of our journey towards education empowerment. The Educate a Child project emerged a decade ago, driven by a vision to transform lives through learning.
I'm a member of the Junior Chamber International, a JCI senator, and also currently the chairman of the Senate Association, JCI Nigeria.
My name is Ojo Richard. I'm a member of the Junior Chamber International.
My name is Mariam Abubakar Bamali, the 2024 Chairperson Educate a Child.
My name is Atairo Abdullahi Bala, the 2019 President, jciaso.
My name is Collins Olanio, and I'm the Alumni Chairman, ASO Alumni Chairman.
My name is Fikemi Amo, a member of the Junior Chamber International, ASO.
My name is Odushote Oluwakayode. I'm a JCI Senator.
My name is Yetunde Adebisi, the 2024 Local Organization President of JCI ASO.
It all began with a shared commitment to bridge educational gaps and ignite the flame of knowledge across communities. In the years that followed, Educate a Child became a beacon of hope and progress.
Our motivation in establishing Chief Samuel Akinola at the Holy Foundation came from a background of we having our parents as educationists. Our mother retired as an inspector of education and a specialist in early childhood education.
Education is a very key aspect of life, and the best gift when I was growing up that my parents always talk about is giving education to the less privileged, and especially they move around the town. You'll see them bring in the children of their organizers, the children of their tailors, the children of their mates, and give them education, because this is the only chain effect that can change the society. So I cultivated that habit, singing our house helps in the house, going to the same school with my brothers and sisters, and becoming a better person in the society, and in the long run affecting the society that comes out from. So I see it as the best gift we can give.
From interactive workshops to innovative teaching methodologies, Educate a Child has been a catalyst for change. Through tireless efforts, we have strived to unlock the full potential of every learner, creating a ripple effect that extends far beyond the classroom.
The Educate a Child project was born out of the need to take vulnerable young Nigerians out of the streets, give them a life that will be befitting, and then ensure that they fulfill purpose in life, and have a ripple effect in ensuring that they contribute also their own quota to the society. Okay, so we felt that instead of leaving these young ones, to become touts, in the street, we could actually bring them on board, train them, particularly for those who have the passion and the zeal for education, give them the needed education, and then ensure that they live that purposeful life and then become, responsible citizen for the country.
Educate a Child is one of the projects that Junior Chamber International ASO has been involved in since it started in the year 2000. And I must say precisely that the inspiration that comes to all our individual minds is something that is very, very great. The focal point or the driving force behind that inspiration lies in the creed of our organization, which is the last of it, which says service to humanity is the best work of life. We all know that government cannot solve the entire problem of the world. So each and every one of us needs to take that immediate responsibility to contribute and give back to the society.
The impact is palpable. Brighter futures, empowered minds, and the community united by the pursuit of knowledge. As we reflect on a decade of milestones, it is evident that Educate HR is more than a project. It's a transformative force.
I got involved with Educate a Child project. In 2014, when it started, I was the secretary of the local organization, and the project actually emanated from one of our existing projects, Project Hope, where we visit orphanage homes. So we visited an orphanage home then in Kuje and saw a boy that had already gained admission into the university, but didn't have the financial resources to actually help him achieve that dream. So the president and some of the members had conversations, and that gave birth to Educate a Child project.
Our success story. Through our partnership with Educate a Child project, the foundation has helped children and students in different levels of education to achieve their aims and goals. It has also brought smiles, joy, happiness, and hope to the families and children who thought they will never have access to education. It has also provided the opportunity to children to stay in school and access resources to successfully complete their education.
During the last 10 years, I think the major one has been within the family, maybe our house help who became our adopted daughter, who is married now, and which proudly I am a wife, who are the parent that received the bride's prize for that day. That was a major significant one. And the second and the third has to do with the JCs when the JCI Senator Kayode was the president of ASO 10 years ago, when we visited an orphanage home in the Kuje, and that orphanage project was also named after my father, S.A. Adewale Project Hope, and we decided to adopt a child from the orphanage, and that was Sonny, and Sonny was sponsored through the University of Abuja. We weren't only paying the school fees, we were also taking care of Sonny as part of us, and he graduated. We supported him to go for service in Jos. They finished, one of our members, jciaso Senator Atairu Abdullahi, got him a job at Access Bank. He was at Access Bank and he said he wanted to be a military man, and we felt okay, we can actually help him too. And he went to the Defense Academy. I remember when he was through and they said, oh, they are going to post them to the Northeast. During the war with Boko Haram, I was very much uncomfortable, and we were just praying, oh, let him not go there. And today, Sonny is a captain, already had his exam to second full lieutenant, now had his exam to be a captain. So the moment he calls me dad, I feel so proud, I feel happy, and it's a milestone for me. And the second one is Jumoke, who also calls me father. And I feel very happy knowing that, yes, there are children outside that really look up to JCI and also have a personal relationship with me and calls me a father. So which means I have 2 biological children, daughters, and I have several children. So these are milestones for me and a major motivation to give more to the society.
Our journey has been enriched by invaluable partnerships. Together, we have woven a tapestry of educational excellence, embracing diversity and innovation to shape a holistic learning experience.
My name is Yusuf Sadiq. I'm one of the beneficiaries of Educate a Child. It has been a successful journey for me since when I benefited from this project. Right from my school, I was one of the people who paid my school fees at an early stage, which made me to focus more on my studies.
I was 20 years old then when I met Educate a Child through S.A. Adewale Foundation and the JCI. So it has really shaped my life in the sense that you just see people who doesn't even know where you came from, who are not related to you, but they are just there to take care of you, ensuring that you become useful to the society and to your family as a whole. So it has really helped me so far.
My name is Lawrence Olajumoke. I'm an actress, a model, a content creator, and a social media strategist. The emotion that stood out for me particularly was hope. I would also say strength and joy. It's still very fresh in my memory. The very day that Educate a Child came in contact with me, they gave me hope. I really did not think going to school that year was going to be possible. But then, okay, I was about 16 when Educated Child adopted me, and I really believe that shaped my life as a whole, because as I was 16, I really didn't know what I was doing. But then it was just like they were waiting for me. Immediately I was done with my secondary school and gained admission. We were like, okay, let's do this. So like I literally didn't have any time, like that short time where you have to sit at home doing nothing. I didn't do that, and it really shaped my life, because I know that if I had spent that like 1 year, 2, 3 years at home back, it would have messed with my mentality. It was like catch them young kind of, yeah. So, and it fostered this spirit of seriousness in me, and it's still in me till today.
We have to thank JCI for the Educate a Child implementation. As I earlier said, that giving a child education, that's giving him the whole world. I'm reaching out to good Nigerians who will see other people who have one way or the other impacting in children, to key into it that it's not amount of weight we have today that really matters. What matters is how many people have we impacted in their life positively and educate them positively. I'm also saying that money is not all, but if you build humanity, it's always go a long way in our society and the future to come.
The path to progress is not without challenges, yet each obstacle has fueled our determination to adapt, evolve, and overcome. The story of Educate HR is one of resilience, perseverance, and unwavering dedication.
Educate a Child project is more effective, and we have seen the impact in the life of some of those children that benefited from it. Talking of one that has been mentioned earlier on, of Sonny, now a military officer, and you can see the impact of who that guy, young guy, is making in his environment. I learned is even going back to where the orphanage home where he was picked from, to impact in the life of those children that have stayed there now. And talking of education no matter what has a long way to go in the life of, even if at the end of the day you are not working a collar job, but you need to be educated, because it will give you more chances, and you'll be able to, out there, you'll be able to relate with others and have that impact. No matter how long or how short you are, you pass through this educational war, there's no way the impact will not be in your life. So picking a child from wherever to educate them, you go a long way.
I would say the most significant milestone I'm proud of is having all the beneficiaries being successful in what they do. Like Sonny, who is actually a graduate, who has been in the financial sector and is also currently serving his country. And for Jumoke, who is an actor and a model right now. And for Sadiq, is also a bioengineer and Gwagwalada specialist. And we also have a beneficiary who is currently in the Polytechnic, and they're all doing well. So it's actually something I'm proud of.
jciaso actually has a project called Project Hope. So it is during this period that the Educated Child project also comes up. So while we are going, the Project Hope entails you going to give, maybe going to an orphanage home and then giving them different things, maybe foodstuffs and all that. So while we are there, we get to see the children, and then we get to select who we want to maybe give the opportunity to, and who is willing. It's not just about just picking anyone. It's about the dedication of the child, the desire of the child. So when we got to meet Jumoke, for instance, Jumoke wanted to go to school, obviously, but she had a challenge. The challenge is funds. And that's where we came in. But the major challenge we had was with the NGO, with the orphanage home, was they wanted us to pay money directly to their accounts. And when you do that, sometimes they don't pay for their school fees, or maybe they wait for other organizations to still come in, and then they collect money continuously. So we wanted a case whereby we are able to fund or sponsor the child from the organization's account to the school directly. We have the receipts from the school. There was a back and forth between the orphanage and Junior Chamber International. So how we were able to solve it? We made it possible to have access to the child directly. Meaning we didn't have to deal with the orphanage, and that caused some kind of drifts between the child and the orphanage. But along the line, we tried to make things, we fixed things up between them.
The only encounter I had when I just came on board was the transitioning from one chairperson to the other, because usually in JCI it is a year to lead. So you have to live from January to December. So when I came on board, Olajumoke was already used to the immediate chairperson, Fikemi. So it was really a very challenging moment for me, because I was trying to give her all the love I could have given my own sister, but she was already used to Fikemi, and it was really crazy. But at the end of the day, Fikemi had to step back for us to bond. We went to the motherless home several occasions so that she could see the person that would take care of her henceforth. And over the time, she had no choice than to just, so she realized that, it seems this person is my new auntie, because she used to call us, all the chairperson, she used to call us auntie 1, auntie 2, auntie 3. So at the time, Fikemi was the only auntie she had. So when I came on board, I had to be the auntie 2, and Fikemi became the mother of a child. So
as we celebrate this milestone, our gaze remains fixed on the future, with new horizons to explore and fresh opportunities to seize. Educate HR is poised to continue making a profound impact on education and human potential.
My vision for the projects in the years to come would be for us to have more partners, actually, international and local partners, to help expand the scope of this project, have more beneficiaries, and those beneficiaries spread across the nation, able to also touch the lives of other persons. The more partners we have, the more we are able to impact positively and sustainably in the society. So I look forward to the next 10 years of this project, having more than 100 beneficiaries, and also having a lot of the beneficiaries being exemplary people within the society that people look up to and are also doing something impactful in the society.
We have different kind of things that happen at the organization level, and mentorship is one of it. And the fact that I could mentor someone, like I was still at the level of other people mentoring me, but I had to mentor someone, and the fact that it was successful was really sweet and beautiful.
My message to the general public is for us to be aware and listen to the children. It's not just about us, but rather look at the children, because they are the leaders, as we all know, and try as much as possible to see how we can eradicate illiteracy.
Citizens out there, organizations, those who have the wherewithal to really support these young ones, male and female, please let's ensure that we encourage these young ones by sponsoring their education. There are so many passionate young people out there. We've seen them. We are available as a platform, jciaso. They can partner with us, and we ensure that the project is well taken, and then we deliver on the main purpose of embarking on the Educate a Child project in the first place.
Vision is for other organizations, individuals, to collaborate, to come in and give these people chance, opportunity for them to be educated.
It is not just the responsibility of government to cater for the need of the less privileged and vulnerable ones. It is the responsibility of you and I as Nigerians to assist the less privileged in our communities.
Not only JCI members, individuals, young, adults, there is every 1 naira, 2 naira that you can put together on a daily basis that will go a long way to give a child somewhere, somehow, a future that they can always look forward to, look back to, and thank you for it.
Always want their children to go to school, but can they finance it? No, they cannot finance it. So government has failed in their own responsibility too. A lot of my generation or generation before me had free education. I had free education till the secondary school level. At the tertiary level, the cost of education is very minimal. Our parents can afford it. But today, can't parents really afford paying school fees or sending their children to school? No. How many parents can do it? Less than the 10% I've said. So the major challenge still has to do with government and the poverty around. Economic situation is so bad. So I believe government should be able to take some responsibilities and take pressure off children. And you say the more you have uneducated children in the society, you have more social challenges. So in solving social challenges, government should give education more attention. It wouldn't cost government anything to still give free education at the level of primary and secondary school.
Our goals are getting more children in schools and at the same time improving on the quality of education in all the underserved communities.
Together, we have scripted a decade of empowerment, and the pages of our story are far from over. Educate HR, a journey of 10 years, countless lives transformed, and an unwavering commitment to a brighter, more educated tomorrow.